Welcome back to the KR Daily Transmission. It is my great joy and honor to be able to introduce you to another one of our beautiful certified Sophia Circle leaders. For those of you who are new to the Sophia Code, or maybe you've known about the Sophia Code for quite some time and you want to go on a deeper journey through all 13 chapters of this sacred codex that's consecrated to activating your sovereign divinity, we created the Sophia Circle Journeys platform for you to be able to walk through every chapter of the Sophia Code with a certified Sophia Circle leader. And this week we've been highlighting our amazing certified leaders, and it's my great privilege and pleasure to introduce Veronica Lopez, who's joining us live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And welcome, Veronica. It's so great to see you.
Thank you so much, Kaia. It's so great to be here. It's such an honor.
So you just completed a Sophia Circle journey in March. Would you like to share some of the highlights that happened for you along that journey? You were sharing before we went live some really remarkable moments. I'd love to learn more from you about what happened in your Sophia Circle journey.
Thank you so much. Wow, such an honor. Yes, I just feel like it was absolutely beautiful to see what the transformation and just the incredible foundation that gets laid out from these journeys. Like, it's really a multidimensional work that it's like not even me doing anything. I just allow for the codex to really create what needs to be created in the moment for those who are participating. And it is, again, such an honor and such a humbling experience that, you know, those participants who feel the call to join my specific circle, I know it's for their greatest empowerment, and that we don't even like realize it consciously in the moment. You know, they may not even fully know why they feel attracted to my circle, but once they step foot in this container, they start seeing the transformations that begin to happen internally and therefore in their life, right? Because we are truly a reflection, our internal world is a reflection of what's in the external reality. So with doing this multidimensional work, it really touches the depths of what we're discovering in this human life and in this experience. And with the couple of participants that I had, they completely went from like not knowing why they signed up exactly, you know, like they kind of feel the intuitive nudge, like, oh, I need to be a part of this, but they don't necessarily know why until like they fully step in and like come on the other side once the journey is complete. And it's like, whoa, like that was something. And they see like all the transformations in their life, and it's just like, it's just amazing to be able to just be a part of that. And, you know, for myself as a facilitator and to witness that, and for them as participants going through the experience themselves, and to be able to have that support and to know that we are not alone in this, that we are actually here co-creating together and that we're walking the same path. And so it's really beautiful.
My gosh, that was so beautifully expressed. Every insight was like a pearl. Thank you so much for sharing that perspective. And I loved how you are celebrating that people didn't know their full why when they showed up to this journey through the Sophia Code, but they got to discover it chapter by chapter, gathering by gathering, because there's 13 gatherings for a complete Sophia Circle journey. And you shared that there was one participant in particular. Do you want to share about what her journey was about that she might not have fully known when she first started, but...
Yes. You mean about my participant who was pregnant?
Yeah, that was such a cool story you shared.
Yes, she intuitively felt called to, like, I didn't even know her. She's such a lovely woman, divine. I call her sister now because she's just amazing. And she found me on Instagram and saw that I was about to begin my new Sophia Circle Journey, and she wanted to prepare for her delivery because she was pregnant, and so she was. It was a sort of like a complicated pregnancy, and she really wanted that support, and so she felt the call to join the circle for that support during her pregnancy. And she just knew that she had read the book before but not fully, and she knew that having the ascended masters guiding her through this process and was just going to be absolutely magical. And it was in every sense of the word. Like, I feel like it just like gave her that strength, and also like the knowingness and the surrendering, like everything that you go through. Like, I'm not a mother, but like I can imagine what mothers go through. It's like surrendering and like just like to the unknown. Like, we don't know what's going to happen, but it's just like deep trusting that that you're being guided, and that this is happening for a reason, and that it's all going to be taken care of at the end. And so I really feel like it gave her that peace of mind that she was looking for during the circle, and giving birth during the circle is just absolutely beautiful.
That's incredible. I mean, to resource her sovereign divinity, knowing she was in the midst of a complicated pregnancy, what a way to have divine feminine empowerment, divine feminine healing, like to feel these divine feminine ascended masters surrounding her pregnancy. As she journeyed through her pregnancy, she was journeying through the Sophia Code. She was, gathering with you as her certified facilitator. That just feels like so many levels of grace that your leadership offered her. And I went for, like, I'm feeling chills throughout my whole body. Like, thank you for your Sophia Circle leadership. But that, not only did that initiate her, it initiated this new soul that was coming into this world. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine being a baby, like, and your mommy is reading the Sophia Code as you're about to come into this world? Yeah. I mean, we all know that vibration is carried on water. So and so not only were you a part of this, the success of this complicated pregnancy, you were a part of welcoming this beautiful soul into the world through sovereignty.
Yes. And I am so excited to say that in this journey that I'm running currently, I have another soul who's pregnant.
It's so exciting.
And it's another girl. So yes, I'm absolutely thrilled that these women are coming to my journeys, and they're already initiating their babies.
Oh my God.
Such a blessing.
Wow, that's some Hathor energy. Do you consciously mentor with Hathor?
Yes.
I'm seeing Isis here on your altar, but I mean, that's like serious, like Isis and Hathor energy there.
Yes. Hathor has been my mentor lately. She was a little bit intimidating, but ever since your last event that I attended live in, was it Scottsdale? He just like came strong to me. I was like, whoa, like Hathor, it's never come to me in this way. And I was just like not asking questions, but just like, whoa, so honored that you're coming and like wanting to mentor me, and expressing my voice too, and in just like the multidimensional being that we are. Like, I just feel called to explore that in many different ways, and like she's just definitely been my mentor lately, very, very strong.
Yeah, I feel her presence around you very strongly. And when I hear that leaders are being guided to facilitate space for, pregnant mothers, I mean, that's like Hathor. So way to listen in your leadership and in your direct mentorship with the Ascended Masters, because that's a really big work. That's a really huge gift that you've offered and are continuing to offer the world with such an open heart. I don't think you set out for that to happen. It was you listening and allowing that to happen.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Very much listening and surrendering to that and not resisting it or asking why me.
Which can happen a lot in leadership. There's a lot of anxieties and fears and insecurities that can start to come up. And like, how do you feel your Sophia Circle leadership has helped you not make the fears go away? Because we all know fears are going to arise, like anxiety is going to come and go. But like, how has your Sophia Circle leadership helped you move beyond the fears and keep showing up to leading anyways?
I used to be such a scared little child and just like have tremendous fear of public speaking just a few years ago, and just like not fully embodied, like lots and lots of anxiety. And it's been very, very transformative, to say the least. Like, I would not be having this conversation with you if I didn't learn to parent my own inner child, right? Because that's really what we learn to do with the Sophia Code in so many ways. We, like you always say, we become sober to who we truly are. And, it's just like I understand now with, in my life, why I'm here. And it's been more of a remembrance, because I knew it when I was a little girl. It's just that all of this programming and the world that we are in just makes it so difficult for us to live in our truth, because everything's just pulling us back to being in fear. And so I had a very difficult childhood in some way, in that I, coming out to my adult years, just like having all of this anxiety and all of this, like the Sophia Code truly healed me. Sophia Code really truly allowed me to be who I am and let go of the small thinking, like you said, the fears are still gonna be there, but I can talk to those parts of me that feel fear with compassion, with love, with understanding, as opposed to running away, hiding, and not wanting to face reality.
I'm so touched by your testimony. Like, to know that you had such a fear of public speaking and you're running Sophia Circle Journeys and you're here doing this interview. Like, my heart is so touched in this moment to get to know you better in that way, Veronica. And thank you for opening up that way and sharing about that journey, because I think that's one of the scariest things for people stepping into leadership, is being seen expressing whatever that's coming forward in their heart to be expressed by their higher self. And that was a big part of what that Wings Up conference was last year. It was like, we have to stand up and be seen now, all of us, not just, I'll let the people who it looks like it's easy for them to speak up to lead. It's like, no, we all have to lead. We all have to speak up, to stand up for the sacred and to create the space for spiritual awakening. And you're embodying that in a magnificent way. Do you think there was a particular module in the Sophia Circle certification training program, or a particular mentor that helped you shift into that yes during your training to become a Sophia Circle leader?
Since the beginning, Mother Mary, for sure.
Feeling her so strong with you. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
And was there a particular moment during the leadership training that really stands out for you, where she helped you shift in a new way?
What's coming right now is just recognizing that she's always been there ever since I was a little girl. Like I get used to dream about her, and there was a point in the modules where we are asked to go into like what mentors are feeling, like what mentors we're resonating with at the moment, and what mentors we are feeling closer with. And so I always felt Mother Mary, and she's yeah, just like the remembrance, like I go back to that memory of me as a little girl, and her coming to me. And at the time I was scared because I grew up Catholic, and so like no, like I felt like that I wasn't worthy enough for her to come and visit me, and I felt really scared. Oh my God, what did I do wrong? It was always about, you did something wrong. And so I was just with the Sophia Code and healing all of that, and like remembering that, oh my God, I've always been holy. It's always been like, I've always been called to this. And just knowing that now it almost seems like as if I'm finding the souls that I came here to co-create with. And so I found you, Kaira, and like we're truly in this together, as well as all the other leaders, as well as all those angels and souls who feel called to be in Sophia circles as well. And so now it's just like, it's beyond me. It's not me as a human, it's me as a soul, that I decided this ever since I was, like before incarnating, I'm sure, on this earth. And so I know that I am not doing the thing. It is God through me. It is my soul who's expressing herself in this way. I couldn't be doing this in this human body with all the fear and the agendas that are out there. It's just a recognition. And it becomes easy because it's who I am, right? It's who I am. It's not the fear or any agenda trying to do anything. It's just me.
No, because there is no agenda with sovereignty.
Exactly.
What you're sharing about Mother Mary is so meaningful to me personally. Mother Mary, like, to hear that the Sophia Code brought that kind of healing and empowerment for you to realize, like, oh my God, Mother Mary was visiting me as a child because she loves me and I didn't do anything wrong. Like, oh my God, she considers me an equal in this ministry to reach the hearts and minds of humanity. Like, that to me is the everything. Like, I feel so moved in this moment to know how deep your connection with Mother Mary is, and how much our Sophia Circle leadership movement is being served by this very intimate and personal healing that you're experiencing with Mother Mary and all of the key codes as you lead Sophia Circle journeys. I mean, that's the everything. That's the whole point. And I think it's one of the hardest things that people have to come to terms with when they find the Sophia Code, is just like, they have to forgive themselves for all of the pain that they went through in religions or in spiritual lineages that separated them from these beloved figures that are our mentors, that are our spiritual guides. In particular, Mother Mary, what doctrine, how doctrine has separated us from her, and in a traditional context. And that's revolutionary, what you just shared. Like, I hope everyone that needs to heal up their relationship with Mother Mary watches this YouTube video and hears your testimony about that, because it's extremely meaningful and powerful. So we're coming up here on that mark where I have to bring this to a close, but I could sit here and talk to you for a really long time, Veronica. This is that moment. So I think my closing question for you is, like, Can you share with us what it felt like to know that you were being called to Sophia Circle leadership, but maybe there were some other feelings like beyond the yes to it? Like maybe there was fear about it. Maybe there was anxiety. Like what would you tell somebody that was being called to Sophia Circle leadership that may be feeling the same nervousness or whatever feelings you were feeling? What would you share with them?
I would share with them to listen to their heart and not so much to the mind, because the mind can get caught up in so many stories. But the heart knows. The heart is just a gentle, soft yes, and it doesn't have to be questioned. And it's just a leaning. The divine feminine energy is just surrendering. It's just letting go and allowing. It's just truly tending to our heart. And that's the Mother Mary's chapter. She guided me back to my heart, back to my own destiny that I set up for myself. It's true. So you will know that at a heart level, at a soul level, at every cell of your being will resonate with a yes. And you don't have to question that. You just got to listen.
Yeah, because the call is strong. It's really strong for those souls it's meant for. It is a part of their destiny. It's why the Ascended Masters went through all this effort to create this opportunity for us to lead side by side with them with the Sophia Code. Veronica, it's been such an extraordinary joy for me to connect with you today, and happy to announce that your next Sophia Circle Journey is going to start this July 2022.
Yes, July 2022. I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm really excited for you as well. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I'm so excited, and I'm just, July 2022.
Is this going to be an online journey, or is it in person, or is it both? How do we learn more about that?
It is an online journey, and yes, I would love to hear from anyone who feels the call and that resonance to be in my circle. You're all welcome to apply, and we'll happy to have a conversation and just get to know you and just see where this goes. So excited.
Thank you, Veronica. You can learn more about Veronica's Sophia Circle Leadership Ministry on my website at kaia.com. We have an official certified Sophia Circle Leaders directory where you can contact Veronica directly about her upcoming Sophia Circle journey that starts this July 2022. Thank you again, Veronica. It's been such a joy to connect with you and learn more about your amazing life and your very powerful embodied leadership.
Thank you so much, Kaia. That means so much to me to hear those words from you. It's truly a pleasure and an honor. I love you.
Very easy to feel that way about you. Thank you. And good luck with your next journey. I know it's going to be amazing.